This video shows the basics of organizing your photos in a more flexible way than with just events. The tool of choice is collections. The basic concept of collections is similar to the collections found in other applications, such as Lightroom or Capture One. Sometimes those are also called albums. What all of these have in common is that an image can be put into any number of collections without taking up additional storage space. But now let's take a look at what makes collections in Aspect unique. Let's use the example of collecting photos for a yearly calendar. When you enter an event, you can click on New Collection at the top to create a collection. Let's call it Calendar 2025. Now you can use the little icon next to the collection name to enter the Quick Select mode. That lets you select the photos you want to include in this collection with a simple click, such as this one or this one. Clicking on a photo again removes it from the collection. This allows you to choose multiple photos from a large set of photos very quickly. You can exit the Quick Select mode by pressing Done here at the top of the screen. Clicking on the collection in the collection bar will allow you to display just the photos that are now in the collection, allowing you to focus on what matters when continuing to work on the project. Now I would like to have one of these pictures here in my Widescapes photo project, where I collect scenic panorama-like photos. But I can't decide which one to choose right now, and need to take a closer look first. Let's take this one. You can also create new collections directly in Details view. The white background of the 2 here means that the image is part of the Widescapes collection. The number 2 itself indicates the keyboard shortcut that was automatically assigned to the collection in this view. Pressing the 2 key will add or remove the selected photo without having to use the mouse. Now, going to a different event, we see that the 2 collections are not available here. This is because none of the images from this event are part of the 2 collections yet. Let's change that now. When we click on New Collection here and start typing out the Calendar 2025 collection name, it is already displayed in the autocomplete pop-up. I can choose the suggestion and it immediately appears in the collection bar, ready to receive photos. For example, I can now press the number 1 to add the selected photo to the calendar collection. Or I can use the Quick Select mode again. I would also like to add this image to the Widescapes project, which I don't see up here. I could do that again with the New Collection item as previously, but I can also see it here on the right-hand side in the collection pane. If I simply drag the image over here, it will be added to the Widescape collection. This automatically makes the collection appear here at the top in the collection bar, because an image of the event is now part of the collection. Clicking on the Widescapes collection here in the collection pane, you can see that now 3 images have been added, 2 from the Big Sur event and 1 from the San Diego event. A few more images have already been added to the calendar collection previously. You can see which event an image belongs to by looking at the paragraph captions. Since there are still quite some photos missing, we will need this collection more often in the future. In Aspect, you can set a shortcut for each collection, which replaces the automatic number shortcuts and is always available, regardless of whether the collection is displayed in the collection bar. Let's use C for calendar in this case. Now, if we go to another event, we can simply select a photo and hit C on the keyboard to add it to the calendar collection. The collection now also appears in the collection bar with its custom shortcut. Quick and easy. We now went over the basics of how collections in Aspect work. We will publish more tutorials going through the more advanced features and collection types. Check out our YouTube channel for more tutorials.